You guys know why we're here today. It's time for another one of Old Neil's classes with the part 6 one. Sit back, let's get to it. Of course.
好学的非凡者们，是时候了解一下鬼域
I'm
世界
ready.
神明势力划分、邪神以及
Division of
关于
divine
神
forces,
灵
evil gods,
禁忌
taboos
的
for
知识吧。
gods.
为领取相关的历史材料，我
That's
甚至
crazy.
错
I
过
got
了
you, bro.
可爱的早餐。
I got you with coffee and bread.
在诡秘之主的世界体系中，神明势力的划分并非绝对善恶，而是权柄与利益的博弈。神明势力组织主要分为正神组织和隐秘组织，
Oh, shit.
其中正神组织
Oh, hold on. Not the fucking volume of the video,
始
bitch.
于其
All right, so the division of divine forces is defined by absolute good or evil. Absolute. As we know, there are distinct considered evil gods.
并非绝对善恶，而是权柄与利益的
Of
博
authority
弈。神明
interests.
势力组织主要分为正神组织和隐秘组织。
Actually, the struggle between authority and interest. Orthodox gods and organization sounds like more of a you have secret organizations of interest. So Orthodox gods organizations sound like, you know, the churches, the seven gods, those who follow 7 gods, their own churches are correlating toward their gods. And then obviously from the secret organizations that we've seen so far, it goes by interest based. I guess it's based on the interest of like the hidden, like for example, the true creator, the primordial demoness as well. It's things that you aren't aware of, but it's a possibility.
其中正神组织始于7位正神，他们是第5纪北大陆各国公认的正统神灵，分别为黑夜女神、风暴之主、永恒烈阳、知识与智慧之神、大地母神、蒸汽与机械
God of combat and not God of war. Oh shit.
之神、战神，但7神之间互相争斗，其麾下
But they're in conflict with each other as well? Are we right?
机械之神、战神，但7神
7 gods are in conflict. Oh, they are.
之间互相争斗，其麾下势力统称为正神组织。黑夜女神组织信仰黑夜女神，与战神组织水火不容。总部为宁静教堂，俗称。
Believing the infinite God is incompatible with the Church of God of Combat. Huh. Because we just heard that they are in conflict with each other. The gods are in conflict with each other. I wonder if those what kind of conflict are you talking about?
圣堂位于北部领
Is based on
东
beliefs or
掌
is it straight
握
up
不
being petty?
言者、收尸人、占卜家、战士几种途径。
What about? Hold on.
该组织之下的非凡者队伍名为职业。
But then what about the mystery prior? Because bro, I thought they would have the mystery prior because O'Neill is part of the mystery prior pathway as well.
战士几种途径。
The master synthesis is corpse collecting this year in the word pathway. I mean, I guess I could kind of see that if the conflicts we're considering, if the conflicts are just like, I don't know, 'cause I feel like conflicts, you know, it could be war, it could just be us talking shit, it could be us being petty, having a dispute with each other. It could be like a Cold War where there's a lot of information that's passed, but like, I guess I could kind of see that. I mean, I think then I would think that the Church of the God of Combat would have, well, the Church of God of Combat would have the mystery power in them, because like in war, you know, you eventually learn about your enemies, and I feel like in this kind of universe, if you go to war or any extreme conflict against another church, it will get to that point where knowledge is key. Knowledge is key, where you will go to the other church and probably get the information yourself. You'll learn about their pathways, and then you kind of heard it, I guess, in a sense. You kind of take it, but then they also have access to it. We'll see.
该组织之下的非凡者队伍名为职业者，代表性成员有我、克莱恩、莫雷蒂、邓恩、史密斯、伦纳德、米切尔、戴利、西蒙尼等等。内部精英队伍代称为红手套。风暴之主组织信仰风暴之主，掌握水手途径。其交易既不崇尚战斗，也不宣扬战争，但绝对强调以风暴般的酷烈对待敌人。有什么愤怒，当场就会宣泄出去。 海上之人大多信仰风暴组织。
Hey, shalom, bitch.
争宣。
I actually like that. You know, just put it on the table, get angry, and you know, if you're an enemy, I'm gonna destroy you. I'm gonna bring the wrath of the storms on you. But you know, if we could talk about it nicely, go ahead.
泄出去，海上之人。
It's like peaceful, but at the same time, if you get on my bad side, I have a bad side.
蒸汽与机械之神组织原名。
It's the Church of God of Steam and Machine. I fucked up. Sorry. Oh shit. Or did a typo. He did a whole typo. Luckily, we know this one always.
名为工匠之神，在
I
大
got some
地
machinery.
罗塞尔古斯塔夫掀起工业革命后，由蒸汽与机械之神亲自降下神
And Orthodox
谕
is-
改
yeah,
信仰蒸汽与机械之神，掌握通识者、窥秘人途径。该
Really? They don't have?
蒸汽与机械之神，掌握通识者、窥秘人途。
They mastered the savant and mystery power pathway for those who follow the Church of Storm, the Church of God of the God of Steam Machinery. Because I'm again believing in it that like certain churches have access to certain pathways. That's the way I'm actually thinking about this entirely in general, because that's how we've been told so far. I mean, it's not far fetched that church will have access. I mean, huh? They have access to mystery prior. I thought it would have been like the God of combat will have access to the mystery prior, and then through the conflict with the Ebonite goddess, they will have that collision in the thus us having O'Neill.
途径。该组织之下的非凡者队伍名
Machine
为
Hardline.
机械之心。
Oh shit! But you didn't talk about the Punishers for the Lord of Storms. What is it? The 19 something. Such what I forgot the first time, but I know it's Punishers.
再来说说各种隐秘组织的事情。诡秘世界中的某些隐秘存在，虽然已经达到真神的层次，但并非现实世界的正统信仰，只能隐秘的传教，故将其麾下势力称为隐秘组织。我们
So hold on. So like, damn, secret organizations. There are people that that manage to become true gods. And of course, in Orthodox, that's the secret. The secret comes in.
今天主要讲魔女组织、极光会、
Order,
密修会
order.
和心理炼金会。魔女
Psychology
组织
alchemist.
信奉原初魔女，认为这位隐秘的存在才是造物主真正的继承者。掌握魔女途径，据说全部高层成员都是女性。特里斯正是其中一员。极光会是最近200-300年才出现的隐秘组织，他们崇拜真实造物主，以倒吊的巨人作为那位存在的象征。他们相信每个人都拥有神性，人生是一场精神的旅行。只要精神足够坚韧，就可以积攒到丰厚的神性，成为天。
Become an angel. God damn, it's like ascending to godhood type of shit. To serve the true creator directly. That's what it kind of feels like. We just all become angels at the end of it. I mean, I don't know what kind of angels you're talking about though.
天使代表成员有海纳斯
Vincent.
凡森特。
There's a small spoiler ahead. It's not that big of a spoiler, and it should be revealed this season, but it's not revealed in the Dango yet. So it's up to you. I mean, Merlin Sparrow, I'm gonna take your word for it. It's a small spoiler. It's nothing major. That's fine.
密修会是由查拉图组
Zaratul,
是
the secret
所有
order.
隐秘组织里活动频率最
That's
低
what
的
the con
组
served.
织
Yep.
因此最不被别人了解。他们每一次出现都是在追逐安提戈努斯家族的遗
Like
物，
Antigona's book.
掌握占卜家途径。代表成员有燕尾服小丑、心理炼金会是禁
Oh damn. So yeah, I mean that's pretty straightforward. Secret order is pretty straightforward. I mean that based on the it's pretty straightforward to them because they're after the book that Antigona's book. We came across the clown. That's pretty much it. And the guy with the blonde hair too. I forgot his name. But also psychology alchemist.
100-200年才出现的新生组织，最初只是一个爱好者的研讨
Psychology
会
thesis graduate.
后来这个研讨会得到了一份藏宝图，找到了
shit.
赫密斯留下的遗迹，奠定了心理炼金会的研究基础和方向，掌握着
Psychological
观众
alchemist.
途径。喂，
Ah.
年轻人，不要走。
Should have a spectator then. I guess that post then. How the fuck? I mean, it's not far fetched. Never mind.
有神专心听讲啊，不然我会怀疑
Well,
你
the followers
已
will
经被
master.
某种
They don't have
隐
it.
秘
They'll-
存在盯
Actually, they don't have it. They don't have the followers prefer to go to the path of the spectators.
上了。隐匿贤者、真实造物主、原初魔女、宇宙暗面、背负之神、死神等邪恶的存在，都被称为邪神。
Holy shit! So you have the hidden sage, the true creator, primordial demoness, the dark side of the universe. The dark side of the universe considered evil god. That's crazy. The dark side of the universe, we're going to cross. We're going to the dark side of the moon, ladies and gentlemen. The darkness and the cosmos. That's crazy. I don't know why it feels like I like this a little bit to me. That's what it feels like. The hidden sage, the chained God. There's a chain of God. And then death itself. Death itself is considered evil God, which, you know, yeah, I can see that. You know, death is always, I mean, kind of what's a Marvel universe, but death is always, honestly, I had the theory that death might have been like the sequence one for the corpse collector, just pure death, you know, just I become death himself. I become death itself. Damn.
其中以逆贤者是灵术的化
Spirit
身，
numerology
如知识至上。以逆贤者就是知识本身，非常喜欢给同途径的非凡者灌输知识。用专业的说法叫知识族人。
Knowledge
其受到摩斯苦修会信奉，
What's the
这
order?
个组织掌握的序列9叫做窥密人，
His
正
father's
是
off from
我
Mr.
所
Fire.
在的途径。
Isn't O'Neill from the Moses ascetic order? Bro, you how going for the hidden sage? Nah.
在非凡世界里，奇遇往往伴随
I mean,
着
that makes
危
sense.
险。愿女神
I mean, that makes sense with the mystery powers because, you know, if spirit of numerology, you know, if it is about knowledge seeking, if it does fit the mystery powers. If you're a mystery power, you kind of generally go kind of seek it a little bit because mystery powers are kind of like professors in a way. They're very good with, you know, ritual, spiritual, all the knowledge, all different types of knowledge.
必有你。
Thought this hidden stage part was a little confusing, so here are some bits from the novel you can skip ahead if you want. All right, let's save some time and return to the main topic. The Moses ascetic order was first established by a few humans that had read the blasphemy slate. They believed in a non-anthropomorphic god called the hidden sage. The description is that of a god, but is more of an ideology, a natural law. A god, but it is more of an ideology, natural law. For example, all objects are numeric. So it kind of sounds like everything is binary. Reminds me of the Matrix a little bit. The hidden sage is an embodiment of spirit numerology, or that knowledge is supreme, and the hidden sage is knowledge itself. Hence, the original Moses ascetic order was a very respectable organization, and it maintained a good relationship with the other major churches. The original Moses ascetic order. Talking about the original one. The members of this organization led ascetic lives to resist losing control and try to resolve the effects of the remnant potion. They strictly kept their order secret, and they upheld moral and religious precepts. They believed that humans continuously reincarnate after death. I might be reading too much into it, but like it sounds like there was an original there was an original order that was actually very good. That was actually very good. There might be a new one. That's that, but it's like the hidden sage is basically, you know, it feels like you're literally seeking knowledge. Yeah, I can see it. The hidden sage is not just like a physical god. It's more of the ideology of the hidden sage, you know? It's just knowledge itself. That's part of the hidden sage entirely. That's exactly what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like.
接下来我们来了解一下关于
The
神灵的
taboos.
禁忌。
Do not look at God.
直视神，当人直接注视神灵时，
You will die.
意识会被神话生物形态中蕴含的庞大信息与规则冲击，
They themselves contain information. I mean, it makes
甚至
sense.
肉体异变。
I'm gonna show you.
比
Might talk
如
about it.
如果有人直视了真神永恒烈阳，
Barbecued.
他就会被烈焰灼烧
Barbecued.，
直接失控死亡。不可直视神，不可直视高位格生物，一定要记住这句话。好啦，今天的课堂就先到这里吧，注意
Sir.
复习和巩固。
Thank you, my boy. I appreciate it. I'll pay you later, bro. I got you, bro. I got you at £6. But yeah. So now it doesn't always really. I mean, I think it will lead to madness. It will lead to madness or death. I feel like with that madness, you will die regardless. I feel like regardless, you would just die. You would just die. Like you would just die. But yeah, because Klein looked that. He looked at the eternal sun god and the eternal blazing sun god, and he got knowledge of the pathways until sequence 4 himself. You got to see the recipe for it. That's actually cool though. But like, you can't risk it. You can't risk it. The fact that the gods themselves contain that knowledge, which is by a simple look, you can't risk it though. Like, I know he saw Dunn, I brought this up last episode. Dunn looked at a corruption form of like the true creator. It wasn't actually the true creator himself. That's why he didn't die. I got some people guess some people thought that that's what I meant, that he was looking at actual true God. That's not what I meant. I meant that wasn't the actual form himself, because then obviously he would have died. You know, just more of a clarification there. Even then, it affected him mentally, but like the knowledge part, he's like, you know, it's there, but like at the same time, is don't risk it. Don't fucking risk it, or you end up like Klein. Luckily, Klein had the help from the Great Fog. However, this is more of a like, not really meteorites. It's more of me of interest. I do wonder how the gods look in general, because the eternal blazing sun is an actual physical sun. I wonder what does the god of steam and machinery actually look like. You know, like I'm genuinely curious what that actually look like. Hopefully they show it. Then I'm showing it, or some of them. I'm genuinely curious how would they look like. You know, like the god of steam and machinery, is it not a person, because they're mystical creatures. I mean, so they imagine it's like a beating heart, it's like a steampunk beating heart, or like a brain or some crazy shit. You know, like a steampunk something, or engine itself. That's what it would generally go. And like Evernight Goddess. I mean, I got nothing for the Evernight Goddess, because as far as I know, the Evernight Goddess, you know, it said that the Evernight Goddess came from the Creator. That's where the gods came from directly. The Evernight Goddess was one of the eyes of the Creator himself. And I mean, I would have said something crazy like she was the moon, but that wouldn't make sense. The moon is out every single night. I feel like somebody would gaze at the moon and just like, you know, like I feel like that would happen. But yeah, like I'm generally curious to see how the gods like. I'm genuinely curious. That's one of my like, you know, how the god of storms look like. You know, the god what would he look like, bro? Honestly, I do hope to touch upon that. I hope to touch upon that, or at least to cover in one of his classes, or even the chibis. That'll be fun as fuck to see, because it's fun after seeing the Eternal Blaze and stuff like that. What it look like, even for like the chained god himself. You know, the chained god, or like death. What does death look like? It's just me generally curious about it again. But besides that, I actually really enjoyed it. I enjoyed this class again too, because maybe the churches, the pathways, like I do want to check out the conflicts that the church had with each other's, because I know we previously watched the video. I don't know, I'm not sure if it was Annie's content video that touched upon, you know, the churches had to come to ultimate agreement to one thing. I don't know if it was for, I think it was for public schools. I think it was for public schools. The introduction of public schools, instead of having everybody have their own schools, and it's crazy, it gets fucked up. They have public schools, and they finally came to agreement. I do wonder what kind of conflicts they had with each other. Was it actually, like, you know, verbal conflicts? Was it actually the gods themselves actually have like war battles against each other, which is a Cold War? You know, because the Church of the Evernight God has got the warrior path. You know, they got the warrior pathway. Or no, they have access to the word pathway, you know? I thought they would have access to the mystery prior. They thought they had access to, you know, to the god of, but yeah, I mean, that's another show I'd like to dive into, you know? The conflicts between the gods and even the churches. See the kind of wars they have against each other. Do they actually have wars, or just pure espionage, or is it a Cold War? But, and then we gotta touch upon more, you know, more different orders as well. The psychological alchemist. We do have the Punishers with the Church of Lord of Storms. And then, you know, your boy Rosa bought the age of steam and machinery in, being a transmigrator himself. Nah, these would be cool to explore, honestly. The evil gods. The evil gods will be dope to see. These would be like the dark side of the universe would be cool to see the change. Like, honestly, I feel like I'm more into this. Like, I want to see, like, damn, you know, it sounds like some good. It feels like some good story, some good lore, you know, behind them. The hidden stage is actually pretty cool, because the hidden stage is more of an ideology than you know, just being a god itself. It's like knowledge itself is the hidden stage. You know, everything around is the hidden stage. Everything is binary. That's what it feels like. But other than that, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like and subscribe. Can't wait to watch the TV versions, which I'll be uploading in a couple of minutes, maybe an hour or so. So stay tuned for that as well. Other than that, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time for some more Lord of the Mysteries. Have a good one.